workout and full of energy.
I saw that, I'm impressed.
Oh my gosh, I'll try to simmer down here. That felt so good. This is exciting what we get to do here. These are dimmable bulbs. You're getting 10, by the way, at $29.95. It's a nice price break and free shipping today. It's the 60-watt dimmable LED lights. These are awesome. Well, I love the look of them.
This is also the new type. It's called the Edison Bulb, and these are the most expensive LEDs that are on the market. However, not here at HSN. Really, normally when you get this Edison style, I was just at the hardware store. It's almost $10 a bulb for one of these. But when you're going to see what it looks like, it's clear glass, has that Edison fluorescent on the inside, that filament on the inside, but it gives you the exact same light as your incandescent. And if you're probably thinking, I love these incandescents, which one looks better? If you have that exposed light, like we have these sitting over our entryway in our ceiling light. We also have these sitting in our pendants that are in our kitchen. They're in our ceiling fans. They're all over our house because it's really a better looking light.
For sure.
And when you see the two bulbs that I have next to me, the two lamps that I have right in front of me, first off, it's the exact same color light that there is. They both give you 60 watts worth of illumination, but this one only uses 6 watts of power. This one uses 60 watts. So Callie, it actually saves you 80% less energy to go to an LED compared to a traditional incandescent.
Can you please say that again?
Sure.
Because that's a big money savings over the long run.
It uses 80% less energy. A traditional, compared to, like if you have the average house, has 400 lights in it. So if you have 40 lights in your house, 40 lights in a typical house, that's about $500 a year to turn your lights on and off. Now, because this uses 80% less energy, that $500 bill goes down to $100. That's $400 of savings, but that's just year one. This bulb is going to last 13 years, where Callie, this one lasts a year. So you're going up and down the ladder now 13 times, 13 times back and forth to the hardware store, 13 times all over the place, or you get this one bulb today that's gonna last you until the year 2031. This is what 13 bulbs looks like, by the way. And typically, each bulb costs around $1 a bulb. Well, today, this bulb just costs you just under $3 per bulb, but it's gonna last until the year 2031. It's incredible. And the thing I love about it too is not only is it energy savings, it also uses less energy, but it also keeps your house cool. I've got a temperature gun here. Remember I showed you earlier, I've got the two bulbs that are right here. You can see this is the one that's your Edison style, where this is the old traditional incandescent. Now I end up taking my temperature gun and I get the temperature of the bulb. When it shows it right there, it says it is 178 degrees. That is so hot. Now I'm going to take the temperature of our Edison style, your filament style bulb. Now when you see the temperature, it's only 78 degrees.
Oh my
gosh. It's almost a third of the temperature. So keep in mind, that was almost 200 degrees having that traditional light. Now a lot of times you'll end up having like 4 or 5 lights on in a room. You just added 1,000 degrees of heat to your room just because you turned on the light. But now, whatever the temperature is of the room, Callie, that's gonna be the temperature of your LED.
I never even thought about that. I was just complaining this morning about how high the electric bills are during the summer when it's so hot outside, and then all we need to do is add more from just the bulbs. Plus, I do love the way they look.
It's that clear, and it's got the filament on the inside, the new LED style.
Are they dimmable?
They are also dimmable too.
That's really cool. I'm a huge fan of dim.
Super expensive feature to have it dimmable, and it dims all the way down to 10% and all the way up to 100%.
Sold.
Like, a lot of times when you end up getting an LED and you try to put it in a dimmer switch, it ends up going crazy because it can't handle it. This one you can go as low or as high as you want to go because it's that dimmable switch too. Plus, we're also going to give you 2 different color choices today. So we have the soft white, which is the 2700. That's your traditional incandescent look. But then we also have the 5000K, which is the bright white. At this price, I highly recommend you get both because you'll find spots in your house for both. Like on my wife's side of the room, I've got, she has the 5000K, which is this side over here. You can see my skin tone looks different. When you use the 5000K, this mimics the sun. So whatever the colors, whatever your skin type, whatever your makeup looks like, it'll be identical when you step outside.
I see.
This is the soft white. Yeah, I like the soft one. My wife likes the bright. Get a set of both, but it even changes the way the books look and the text will pop up off the screen when you have the difference.
Rooms that would require this and rooms that would require the softer light.
Absolutely, like in our crafting room, we have the bright white because it's easier to see.
So when you really need to see, that's a great point. But you guys, one of these is typically how much?
About $10.
About $10. We're giving you 10 for $29. This should be about $100
absolutely.
based on that comparison. $29, which can be spread over the course of 3 months. So it's $9.98 and free shipping. So another reason to try both, the soft and the bright.
Oh, absolutely, and especially because there's a lot of confusion when you go out. First off, you'll see all these different types. Like this bulb here, your traditional incandescent that's been around for 100 years, you can't buy these anymore. The government said they have to stop manufacturing these. So then they started coming out with these style bulbs where it's got like a little curly Q. Like, do you really want this exposed in your lamp? That is a hideous looking thing. So then all these LED makers started hitting the market. And then you see all these like science project looking bulbs. Like, why does this one have a yellow dome? Why is that one have all this vented? Like, which one's gonna look better out of your ceiling fan? None of them are gonna look better. That's why we teamed up with StoreSmith to give you a traditional Edison style bulb that not only has that classic, that on-trend look, but it also is the same size as your existing incandescent. So it's gonna fit in every lamp shade, every socket that you have. And this is the traditional socket. It's not a smaller one, it's not a larger one. If you've had a traditional incandescent in there in the past, it's gonna work perfect for you. Not only inside, but also it can work outside too. If you have these on your outside lights, it looks so beautiful when you see it. And a lot of us, I love this style look because you don't have that solid white. You have that clear see-through glass, and you see that LED that's on the inside, especially when you have an exposed light like what we have in front of us. It just gives you a stronger feeling. It gives you a richer feeling. This is such a trendy type bulb,
It
but
really
it's
is.
such an expensive bulb.
Like the really cool restaurants have this,
Yes.
you know, the back patio areas. It's definitely the latest and the greatest. So thank you for your orders here. The item is 81715, either or, so the soft or the bright.
Right. Either one, we'll pick it. And by the way, it works. The soft white is the exact same color as your traditional incandescent.
Okay, good deal. And by the way, you can save up to $25 on even this purchase, making them $4.95 to get 10 bulbs. If you want to apply for your HSN card, because the minute you get approved, you can save that extra $25. Before we take a quick break, I just wanted to show you what's coming up. Does this look familiar?